What you say? Oh, that you only meant well. Well, of course you did. What you say? Oh, there's no fun in the best. Of course it is. What you say? That you only meant well. Well, of course you did. What you say? Oh, there's no fun in the best. Of course it is. Come on, baby boy. Come on, baby boy. It is absolutely beautiful day out here. It's probably around 60 degrees Fahrenheit with a northerly blowing wind. That's probably between 10 and 15 miles an hour. So you get a nice little breeze. It's still, nope, this way, come on. It's still a calm enough breeze that it's not putting too much of a chill in you. I mean, it's beautiful out here. It's beautiful. Look at big old Clancy boy. Look at Big Clance. Hi, Big Clancy. Hi, Bubba. Hey, Big Clancy. What you doing, buddy? Who's that? I know you want him to be your friend. Big Clance, what's up, pal? Huh? What's up, pal? I know, Maverick freaks you out because he's just too much to handle. Too much to handle, and Clancy's an old man. He's so calm and gentle. Maverick's a menace. Step over your leash. Thank you. Good boy. Good morning, Mr. Bundy. How are you, brother? Good morning, good morning. Look at this day. Judy, oh, how are you, Judy? Is everything okay down there? You're okay? Your family's okay? Everybody's all right? Some bad stuff, man. I saw it on the computer. It's no good. I hate that this thing lags so much. I ask a question, comments don't come for another 3 minutes. It's not your fault. It's just how this goes with this live stream. When you're not directly next to a router. I hope you're okay. I hope everybody's okay. Some terrible storms down that way, Arkansas and Alabama. It's terrible. Actually, probably find out how Janelle is. and Mark. Damn. Ugh. I gotta make sure I message them. See how they are. Hopefully they're okay. It sucks. It just sucks. Mother Nature is so terrifying at times. And I'm glad you're okay. I hope everybody that I hope everybody's all right. I know that's probably a pipe dream, but one can hope anyway. Yeah, today we have the opposite. We have this beautiful 60 degrees. A northernly blowing wind of about 10 to 15 miles an hour. Still not enough to even put a chill in you, just enough to so you feel the wind a little. But man, it's beautiful out here. It's beautiful. I wish get out of there. I don't know if you're gonna get. Yeah, those are bees. Let's go. There's like 50 bees over here. Couldn't see what they were at first. He's trying to eat them, dummy. Yeah, blessings and prayers to everybody who's down in the line of those storms, or dealing with anything. It's a tough world, tough life. Things just seem to be rough all around a lot of the time, and that sucks. So, like I said, I wish honestly I could be with Erin and Emma, checking out Emma's, college that she wants to go to, that she's probably going to go to. Her number one choice on the list, the University of Rhode Island. She was accepted, and they're doing what do you call it? Like I don't know if it's considered an orientation or like a walkthrough. They take you on a tour. They show you everything. Get to meet with financial aid people. They have a little luncheon for prospective students and their parents, guardians, kidnappers, whoever might bring them. And so they're there. I couldn't go because he can't be left alone still for definitely not a whole day, not with the wound and licking and all that crap. So I had to stay home, which stinks. But such is life, You got to do what you got to do. Greetings, Mr. Doe. Is Jane going to join you this evening? Nice view of the Thames River. Off in the distance over there, it's probably hard to see on here. I can't zoom in. Is the Coast Guard Bark Eagle sailing vessel. It's a huge boat, ship. I don't know what you call it. It's gigantic. It's you can tell it's big from here, but when you get on it, it's really impressive stuff. And they sail that thing regularly. Still, it's pretty cool. But it comes in and docks here, across the way in New London, a few times a year maybe. You can take tours of it and whatnot. It's pretty neat. Then we also have the Mystic Seaport, which is only 10 minutes down the road. and they have all kinds of cool old ships. The Amistad was there at one point. I'm not sure if it still is, but there's all kinds of cool, really old boats. I'm talking about like super old. And then we have the Nautilus, the first atomic submarine, nuclear sub, whatever the hell you want to call it, right down the road. Not anything very, very cool, but still some stuff that people may be interested in. Anyway, yeah, so I got this big-eared cryptid on film. I don't know what to do with him. I've got him on harness for now. Seems to not be doing anything as far as restricting his movement or getting him to submit or behave. He seems to also not be food motivated to behave, and consequences don't make him behave either. So, yeah, I don't know what to do with him at this point. If there's a cryptid museum that's looking for a live specimen of something similar, like a cross between a gremlin, a chihuahua, and Grogu from Mandalorian, we got him. You can come pick him up. Come pick him up. Email me. I'll give you the address. I was talking with my good buddy, Senor Fresco. Would that be Fresco? Is that the word in Spanish? The masculine version. Anyway, I was talking to Fresh. We were speaking about some things this morning, and always an interesting conversation with that guy. I wish he would co-host shows. I think it would be a wonderful thing, but he's just not about it. It's not his thing. He doesn't want what comes with it sometimes. I understand that. We talk about that often. Just the negative stuff that comes with it sometimes. I get why he doesn't want to do it. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Misty. How are you? There's Mr. Carson. How are you? Hey, Trish. What's up? What's going on? Ouch. Nope, we're not going that way. We're going this way. So we were talking about some things earlier. We talked about something that Barton Nunnally, I brought up a couple times down the last week. That Barton Nunnally talked about the fact that so many reports, that even though we're getting more and more reports of encounters, interaction, activity with cryptids, bipedal cryptids, what these reports still can't be considered. What the hell? Still can't be considered fully reliable or complete by any stretch of the imagination, because so many of these people, when you get the full story by the people they have disclosed it to, or people that they talk to down the road, when you get the full story, they end up saying that they didn't share many key details. How are you guys? Come on, come on, come on. Not everybody wants you to jump on them, pal. They leave out parts because they're afraid that they seem too incredible and people won't believe them. It's hard enough to believe people when they say they've seen a bipedal, hair-covered cryptid, hominoid, yada yada, same shit over and over. But it's hard enough to believe that. Then to have people adding things in that happen that you know, maybe don't fit the typical mold of a sighting or an encounter. Somebody saying that they saw a portal, or somebody saying they heard metal, the sound of metal, like grinding or pinging in the distance, which is something that I'm hearing more and more of when there's encounters with either Sasquatch related biped cryptids or dogman stuff. This metal sound that people keep hearing over and over now. Very strange, but there's got to be something to it. I know people hypothesize that it's the sound. It's the sound that a portal makes when it's opening or closing. That's as good of a guess as any. So, who am I to say? Kind of talking to me and Spencer. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, what's up, buddy? I talk cryptids. There he is. There's our pal. Awesome. Thank you, Carson. Absolutely. Oh wow. Hi, stranger. I see a name that I haven't seen in a while. I'm not even gonna say it out loud, but someone I haven't seen in a while. Just going back through. Sorry. But yeah, sure, Misty. Anytime. Um, I talk cryptids, buddy. We got to get you on the show too, pal. We got to get you on the show. Maybe I don't know what you have for availability, but not this week. About maybe the week after this, if you got time free. It doesn't have to be any specific night. I just like to do the show at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in America. It's probably about, depending on where you are, like 6 hours before you. 6 hours earlier than your time. Probably about that. But let me know what you think. So yeah, we were talking about these reports and people not filling in all the details because they're still afraid. They're still afraid to tell things that seem outlandish, too crazy, too weird for people to believe. And my whole thing is, we're talking about a giant hair-covered bipedal hominid that somehow has remained undiscovered for thousands of years. I don't think there's anybody in who can believe in this who has any room to say something sounds too incredible. I mean, take a step back, bro. Pump the brakes, Jack. Like, you're here in a Bigfoot. You got a Bigfoot chat. You got a Bigfoot podcast. We're in a Bigfoot sweatshirt. You got an alien hat on. And you're saying someone said there was a portal involved or there were some white lights and that's not believable? Whoa, fella. Whoa, big fella. You might have been confused on where you're at, champ. This open-mindedness thing, I feel like is just taking a turn with a lot of people. You got to be open-minded in this stuff, man. I mean, fully open-minded. The other thing is if you're like me, I didn't believe in Dogman at all. I believed in Bigfoot. I knew Bigfoot was real. I didn't believe in Dogman. I thought people were misidentifying. I thought maybe some subspecies that looked more like a baboon. But when you hear really incredibly trustworthy people and people with heaps of integrity people who know what they're talking about because they've been in the subject for many, many years, and they tell you, listen, I didn't believe either. And then I saw one of these things, and it was not a Bigfoot. It was not a Sasquatch. It was its own creature. It looked like a German Shepherd head, just much bigger, and it looked like what they described, this dog man werewolf thing. When you have these people telling you this stuff, it becomes almost impossible not to believe. And if you can believe in that, you better be able to believe in anything. That's just my take. That's my 2 cents for what it's worth. All right, so let's try to get you on next Tuesday. Let's try to get you on next. I got that's right. You sent me your Instagram. I'll DM you on Instagram. I'll DM you on Instagram. Some years to dive into and try to understand. We'll never really understand, but can learn as much. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, Misty, take care. My little son's favorite sweatshirt says hide and seek world champ. Yeah, I got the same shirt. I got the same shirt. Yep, absolutely. 42. I'll be 43. God, that's so sad. I'll be 43 next Saturday, actually. I'll be 43 years old, and yep, I still wear Bigfoot shirts. Matter of fact, got one on underneath my sweatshirt right now. But yeah, the point is that if you're here and you're not completely open-minded, you're gonna hurt yourself, bro. Every single time we get to the school, this is what happens. The little mogwai turns into a gremlin, and the gremlin attacks his leash. And the gremlin inevitably pisses his dad off. All right, pal. Hey. Stop it. Remember, you still have a wound. You just had your balls taken out. Dude, stop. And 4 teeth, mind you. Maverick. That's it. Nope, you're getting the 2 feet of leash. Okay, you want me to carry you off the ground to the house? That's cool. We can do that. Stop it. Stop it now. Stop. Let's walk. Thank you. Walk. Thank you. Good boy. Walk. Walk. Walk like you know how. He does this because he knows it's the end of the walk, that we're close to ending the walk. Even though I dilly-dally in the stupid school for another 10 or 15 minutes just to give him more time. But he wastes it by attacking the leash when he could be sniffing other people's poop. So go. Sniff the poo. Leave the leash. Sniff the poo. Leave the leash. Hey, pal. Don't you want to go sniff some duty? Some pee-pee spots? Go ahead. Go smell. You're wasting your own time. Cutting your nose off to spite your face. Although if he cut his nose off, he wouldn't have a mouth or teeth to attack the leash. So maybe I shouldn't be arguing this point much. Stop it. You're tangled up. Look at you. You're a mess, man. You're a hot mess. Stop for a minute. Will you wait? Wait. You're... Okay. Here you go. Now, right. Look at that. Like it didn't even happen. It didn't even happen. Look at this. Look at him. Look at him. Bipolar much? Good what I deal with. This is what I deal with every single day, every day. And you love him so much for those precious, few hours that he wants to sleep and nap. And he wants to be cuddly and sweet. And you just, man, you fall in love with that guy. And then, that's Dr. Jekyll, right? And then Mr. Hyde comes out. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's gotten huge. He's gotten huge. That's so sad, too, man. They just grow so fast. Everything does. Everything grows so fast. Why does it have to grow so fast? Why can't things go slow in the smaller stages? Why couldn't I have kittens for 4 or 5 years? Why couldn't I have a small little puppy with gigantic ears for 4 or 5 years? He can mentally grow to be 5 years old in that time. Please, God, yes. But physically just stay the same. Just be really little. Yeah, please go become one with the poo, not with the leash. Lord, he attacks this leash like it, I don't know, like it did something to him. I ask him sometimes, did that leash cheat on you, bro? Was that leash going out behind your back at night when you were home sleeping after a hard day of sniffing poo and peeing on people's lawns? Was that leash going and clipping onto other dogs' harnesses behind your back? What did that leash do to you? What did that leash do to you? Guess we'll never know. Had to have been traumatic, though. He met a Great Dane this morning. Oh gosh, rethink it, Rachel. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm just kidding. I love animals, but man, he's been the toughest. He's been the most work of any animal I've ever had in my life. He's a lot. Don't get me wrong, I love him to death, but he is a lot. He met a Great Dane this morning. A giant. I mean a giant female Great Dane named Ophelia. And this dog who is so always, did you pee on me? I felt like I got a drop on me. I'm wearing my Crocs. Don't make fun of me. This dog who when he sees other dogs is so full of bravado. Usually, it doesn't matter what size they are. He's barking, wants to get right up in their face, which is why Clancy, this big white dog, who's like a celebrity in this town. Clancy, who loves everybody and everything, won't come near him because he's just too much. Well, for whatever reason, when he met Ophelia this morning, she took one step towards him, and she was very gentle. She took one step towards him, and he hid behind my legs and let out a yip and a whine like she had tried to murder him. I think he was so intimidated by her and her size that he just her movement made him freaking so scared that he let out this whine I've never heard before. And I laughed. I had to laugh because here's, Mr. Macho Man. I'm not scared of anything, and I'm gonna get up in everybody's face and every dog's face and humiliate my owners like the bad kid in class. And here comes Ophelia. Here comes Ophelia. Big as big gets, slobber, slow motion swinging side to side as she makes her way over. About 4 times taller than him. She's got love in her eyes, and he is like, please don't let it near me. Please don't. Please don't let it hurt me, Daddy. Oh, she was sweet. She's very sweet. But man, he didn't know what to do with her. Too much woman for him. Too much woman for him. Ophelia. What a great name. Oh gosh, actually, what's Ophelia was the main character in that. What's that book? Guess maybe not a great name, depending on, because that book was terrible, wasn't it? If I'm remembering correctly. Or am I mixing characters up? I could be. Oh, Greater Swiss Mountain Dogs are wonderful dogs. They're great. They're like um, Bernese Mountain Dogs, um, or Great Pyrenees. They're all, I think, descend from the same bloodlines. I think. I could be wrong. And Newfoundlands and all them. They're all sweet, loving, wonderful, smart dogs. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, that's not who I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of a book. Somebody help me out here. Ophelia. It was a book. It was a book, and I feel like it was a very tragic book. Unless I'm getting characters mixed up, which I totally could be. Yeah. Okay, there you go. See, I knew it. Yeah, they're wonderful dogs. Wonderful, wonderful dogs. Erin used to have one that came to her classroom. I forget his name. He was Shadow. Why did people name the dog Shadow still? If your kid's going to name your dog Shadow, don't let the kid name the dog. There's too many shadows. Spot. Come on. A little more creative, people. Anyway, but he used to come to the classroom, in her classroom, and see the kids and stuff. And yeah, what an amazing dog. We had him. I think he came to my place too. When I'm pretty sure it was one of his last rounds before he retired. When I worked in the dementia ward. Um, they're just so smart and so gentle and so kind. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. They're going to be so stoked. His name is going to be Judge, like Aaron Judge from the Yankees, or like Judge Mills Lane, like Your Honor. Oh, have you seen Your Honor on Showtime? Speaking of, if you've not seen this show, you need to watch this show, people. Take the time, binge it. It's over now. Binge it. Oh God, I am Carson. I am. I got everything all mixed up. Look at that. Holy cow. This is how bad my brain is now. Shakespeare mixed up with friggin' The Walking Dead, Angela's Ashes. Oh gosh. I'm all over the place. You got to see it. If you haven't watched that show, Your Honor, with Bryan Cranston, um, do the 30-day free trial of Showtime. Don't pay for it. Do the 30-day free trial. And binge watch the first two seasons. I don't know if they're making a third. They were only supposed to make one season initially. That's all they had planned. Um, and it went so well that they said, you know what, we can't leave it like this. We're going to do a second season, and the second season just finished. And oh my goodness, it's magnificent. Such a good show. I just love Bryan Cranston so much. I think that guy is a masterful thespian. I think that guy can do anything. If you put the right script in front of him, the right character, um, and it's really amazing when you think about, like, so many people, when they thought about Bryan Cranston, um, why is there this shit here, man? Oh, no. Anyway, when people thought about, go ahead, rip it apart. I don't care anymore. Yeah. That's me too. I'm the queen of I'm the king of free trials. If it says free trial on it, I'm about it. And then right where it says auto renew, no, thank you. That's that's a negative. That's a negative, Captain. Requesting a flyby on that one. Oh, that's awesome. Amazing. Yeah. That's what I was thinking of. I was so confused, man. I yeah. Carson pointed it out to me. It was Ophelia from Hamlet. I don't know why I kept thinking about like a book, but not a Shakespeare writing. I kept thinking about a book. I had a book in my mind, like a novel, and I don't know why. I have no idea why. This is what CTE does to your brain. It scrambles everything. Everything gets mixed up, not where it's supposed to be. Some things you can't remember at all. It's very frustrating. Anyway, if you get a chance, do the free trial for Showtime. You can do it through Roku if you have a Roku TV. Um, watch the show. It is, you know me. There's only been a few times I think where I've said, "Hey, you really got to watch this." Um, for regular TV stuff, because I don't watch a lot of regular TV. I usually watch documentary stuff and Bigfoot stuff and weird shit like that. But so if I'm saying it's good, it's good. It's worth it. It's definitely worth it. But anyway, I gotta get him in the house. I get something to drink. I gotta get something to drink, man. I am parched. The yard is terrible. There's all these pea spots on it. Now look what you did to the yard. Not that it was a great yard anyway before, but I do not have. I'm not a green thumb. So what they say. I don't have a green thumb. That's not me. I don't really give a shit. Honestly, I'd rather it didn't have any grass, so it didn't have to be mowed in the summer. Oh gosh! You want honesty? You can get honesty. I'd rather this grass just die right off, so I don't have to get my ass up there in the heat and mow it. Even though Erin's very good about, she'll hop right in, she'll hop right on that mower, so I can't really say anything. Props to her. Her and I are much different when it comes to that stuff. She can't. She has to stay moving. Me, I'm best when I'm not moving. When I'm not moving, that's when I'm at my best. That's when I can think and I can relax and relax. If there's stuff going on around me and all that, no, my brain's going a million miles a minute. I can't think right. Don't act right. Come on, we're going in. I need a drink. I need a drink. Come here. Okay, go ahead. House is disaster. She even knew that this was live right now and I have my balls clipped. But we'll just show the kitchen and keep it there. We'll just show the kitchen because the kitchen's always pretty kept. But yeah, if you can, watch the show. Just do the 30-day free trial, man. It's free. Make sure you just do the auto renew. No, don't have them charge your card afterwards, and you'll be good. If you're like me, you'll watch that whole thing in a week. No problem. It's that good. But anyway, have a wonderful day, guys. I'll check you all later. I talk cryptids. If you're still here, I'm going to message you in probably about an hour. All right? We'll get you on the show. Later, guys. Peace and chicken grease. Out.